Get ready, boxing fans, because the fight we've all been dreaming of is finally happening. The moment the world has been waiting for is just around the corner, and the anticipation is off the charts. On September 13th, at the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, two of the greatest boxers of our time, Saul Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, will step into the ring for what promises to be a legendary showdown. This isn't just any fight. It's a clash of titans, a battle between two pound-for-pound kings who have dominated their respective division for years. We're talking about a true super fight that will go down in the history books, a duel that will be talked about for generations to come. The level of skill, the raw power, and the sheer will to win that these two men bring to the ring is something we haven't seen in a very long time. The boxing world is abuzz, and for good reason. This is a 12-round main event that pits two incredibly complete fighters against each other. Both are world champions, and both are considered the very best of their generation. It's a matchup that transcends weight classes and titles. You have Canelo, the undisputed super middleweight champion, and Crawford, a man who has held titles in 4 different divisions and is coming off a win at 154 pounds. The stakes couldn't be higher. This is a battle for legacy, for the right to be called the very best in the sport. This is a question on everyone's mind, and it's what makes this fight so compelling. The boxing world is completely divided, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Usually in a fight of this magnitude, there's a clear favorite, but not this time. As boxing insider Rick Glazer put it, the greatness of both fighters is a key element. It's this parity, this balance of power, that has created an unusual split in public opinion. You'll find fans on both sides, each with a strong argument for their guy, and it's a debate that's been raging for months. The online forums are on fire, and every boxing gym, every bar or the TV, is filled with people passionately arguing their case. On one side, you have Terence Crawford. He's taking on an incredible challenge, moving up a staggering 2 divisions to face the Mexican superstar. This isn't a small thing. It's a monumental risk that very few fighters have ever attempted successfully. He's leaving his natural weight class behind to challenge a man who has made the super middleweight division his own. But Crawford has a massive following of fans and analysts who believe in him. They point to his incredible adaptability, his smooth, refined technique, and his ability to adjust and solve any puzzle in the ring. Bud is a master of his craft, a switch hitter who can fight from either stance and has a style that's almost impossible to prepare for. His ring IQ is off the charts, and he has a knack for finding a way to win, no matter what. Then there's Canelo Alvarez, a living legend who continues to be the face of boxing. He's a powerhouse in his own right, with a solid track record in the division, and a resume that speaks for itself. He's known for his incredible punching power, the kind that can end a fight with a single blow. But what makes him truly special is his chin. The man is built of granite, and he's almost impossible to hurt, let alone knock out. He's a fighter who can take a punch and keep coming forward, and his experience at this weight class is a huge advantage. He's comfortable at 168 pounds, and he's faced some of the biggest names in the sport at this weight. He's a complete package of power, defense, and ring generalship. The split opinion isn't just a thing among fans. Even the experts are struggling to pick a winner. Take Joe Rogan, for example. On a recent episode of his podcast, he was talking with his guest, John Rallo, and they were dissecting the fight. After a long conversation, they came to the same conclusion as everyone else. There is no clear favorite. They acknowledge a huge disadvantage Crawford faces by moving up in weight, with Rogan noting, "It's a lot of weight. From 147 to 168 is a big difference." But despite that, they couldn't count Bud out. They recognize that Crawford's skills and his ability to overcome obstacles could be enough to pull off the upset of a lifetime. The weight difference is a legitimate concern, but Crawford's talent is so undeniable that it seems to negate that disadvantage in the eyes of many. With less than a month to go, the bookmakers have given Canelo a slight advantage. But that could change at any moment. As we get closer to September 13th, and the final press conferences and weigh-ins take place, that narrow lead could easily disappear. The betting lines are a reflection of just how evenly matched these two fighters are. It's not a landslide in favor of one guy. It's a razor-thin margin that shows just how difficult it is to pick a winner. All signs point to a fight that a true toss-up, a genuine 50-50 showdown. The excitement is building with every passing day, and you can feel the energy in the air. Get ready to witness history. Because on September 13th, the boxing world will get to see one of the most evenly matched, high-stakes duels in recent memory. What's so fascinating about this fight is that it represents more than just a boxing match. It's a clash of different eras and different fighting philosophies. Canelo, with his powerful, methodical, and pressure-based style, is the epitome of a Mexican boxing legend. He's a throwback to the days of body shots and constant forward movement. Crawford, on the other hand, is a master of adaptation, a chameleon who can switch stances and styles on a dime to confuse and dismantle his opponents. He's a modern-day boxing savant, and this is the ultimate test of his unique approach. The debate over the weight is a huge part of the conversation, and for good reason. Crawford is making a massive leap from welterweight to super middleweight, a jump of over 20 pounds. That's not a simple adjustment. It's a total transformation. It's the difference between a fighter who is used to being the bigger, stronger guy in the ring and one who will likely be outweighed by his opponent. While Crawford has fought at 154 pounds before, 168 is a completely different animal, a division where Canelo has been dominant for years. This is where Crawford's legendary ring IQ will truly be put to the test. Speaking of Canelo's dominance, let's not forget his resume at 168 pounds. He has literally cleaned out the division, beating every single major champion to become the undisputed king. He's faced bigger, stronger, and faster guys, and he's found a way to win almost every time. This isn't just a new challenge for him. It's a chance to add another legendary name to his already stacked list of victims. He's not just defending his titles. He's defending his throne and his legacy as one of the best to ever do it. The excitement is building not just in Vegas, but all over the world. This fight has a global appeal that few matchups ever achieve. It's a fight that boxing purists have been clamoring for, and it's also a fight that casual fans are taking notice of. The trash talk has been respectful, but the intensity is undeniable. Both fighters are aware of the magnitude of this event, and you can see it in their eyes and hear it in their voices during the interviews. This is a fight that will define their careers, and they know it.